just a quick little video today because I need to, I don't know, verbalize some things and just try to regulate myself. And so last week was a tough week. I had my autism appointment last week for assessment, and I've got my, clinically diagnosed with autism, which was no surprise. My psychotherapist had already taken me through most of the process. So, but having it on paper is a little bit different. And so I'm dealing with that. And then I had to put down my dog last Friday. So that was really tough. And I'm still recovering from that. It was not a surprise, but that doesn't make it any better. So there's that. And so I've been running a little bit rich. And, one of the things that I really appreciate about finding out about my autism is being able to put down and understand reasons why you do what you do. And so for example, the other night I was in the kitchen cooking and I was like in my groove. My Adderall was kicked in. I was vibing to music. I was baking bread. I was making dinner. Everything was flowing. And then my husband came in and stopped that flow and reminded me, Toots, we need to get to the grocery store because we needed to pick up orange juice for a very important medication that he takes. And I can't be interrupted when I'm in the middle of something because it's hard for me to get back to it. I know that sounds crazy because it's like if you're vibing and everything's going, you get interrupted and then you should be able to move back in and pick up where you left off. I can't do that. By the time we got back home, I had to retrace all of my steps to try to figure out where I was so I could try to get that flow back, and I never got the flow back. But the thing that I wanted to talk about was how I felt with that interruption. As we were driving to the store, because I do the driving because it's hard on my husband's back and knees. And so I do the driving, and then, he goes into the store because I can't go into the store. So we share that responsibility of going to the store. On the way there, I was getting angrier and angrier and angrier. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? The interruption caused me pain, actual physical pain in my stomach, right up here. It was actual pain from being interrupted. And so I'm sharing this with you. If sometimes when you're blowing things out of proportion, or you're feeling a certain way about something and you can't quite figure out what it is, take a breath and listen to your body and see what it's telling you. My body literally was telling me, when your flow is interrupted and you have to shift onto something else, it brings me pain, physical pain. And I'm dealing with that, and I'm actually quite proud of myself that I was able to calm down enough to figure out what's really going on here when I'm popping off like that and just getting angry. I was just angry because I was in pain, because I had to stop what I was doing. I share this with you so you can take time to breathe, figure out what your body is telling you. And I believe once I figure out what my body's telling me, then I can work through it. And I was able to work through it because I was like, oh, okay, this is what's happening. Calm down. it'll be okay. And it was okay. By the time I got back home, I had to, like I said, reassess and, retrace my steps and, try to find that click, try to find that flow. I never found it. I never got it back to where it was, but I was about 70%, and I can work with that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully if that's something that you've gone through before, hopefully just breathing and trying to figure out what your body's doing and where it's coming from, hopefully that will bring you a little bit of, not closure, but a little bit of insight. And insight's a powerful thing. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in my next video.